Welcome to Campus Corridor.
We are
The
at
Youth Engagement Summit 2009.
Many. I might be one myself. Okay. Hello, I'm Kanika. I'm 19 years old from Cambodia.
My name is Samnang from Cambodia, 20 years old. A university student majoring in business.
I'm Kirtaj. I'm also from Cambodia.
I just want to ask you guys a question about what change do you want to see in your community and in your country in the coming years?
For me, I want to see my community and country to become a developed one, to be more peaceful and more secure, and everybody got equal rights and no, not equal right. Like they have a job opportunity, yeah, and that's it.
For me, I'm thinking about the contribution to my community. It's like the youth from in Cambodia helping each other to for the developed countries. Like Cambodia is we have 30% are living in the poverty. So it's some kinds of, if our youth, all of them cooperate, I think we can develop more faster than this.
For me, I prefer the change in education because education is the basic foundation for developing country. So I prefer education.
So what talk did you enjoy so far? Which one's your favorite talk?
I enjoy the talks from Sir Bob Geldof. Yeah, it is very impressive, and also he told he helped a lot of people around the world, and he organized Life Aid, which is very useful for the world.
For me, I think all the speakers are very wonderful, but the most is Sir Bob Geldof also. His speech is so inspire me. I like the way he speech and the way he help people. Like he's organized the music to help people. I like it that way.
It's the same for me. I like Mr. Bob's speech, and just my friend mentioned, I want to add some more. I think he has contributed a lot to the society. That's what I like about him. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Eugene. I'm currently 17 going on 18 and I'm doing CAT in Sunway University College.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Tian. I'm also studying in Sunway University College, doing CAT, and I'm 19 years old.
Hello, I'm Zivan. I'm 20 now. I'm studying ACCA in Sunway University College.
The favorite talk, I guess, is from Sir Bob Geldof. Yeah, because his words are really inspiring and really teaching us a good lesson on how to become a better leader in the future, and also telling us why we should do more helpful things so that we really excel ourselves, our character, our personality in the future.
I also like Bob Geldof. He inspired me a lot, motivated me a lot. I'm feeling like I want to do something now. But I also like Donald Trump, Mr. Donald Trump. It's like suddenly you always watch Apprentice and you get to see a big star and he's teaching us.
Okay, the talk I like is from Mr. Donald Trump because he's very inspirational, and I like to watch his show, and he's a role model of me to go into the business, and yeah, he's definitely the icon today.
In the community and in the country, I think change would be more towards the people first, like the society. I think people would have to change their own personality, change their own behavior, and stop acting really childish. I think Malaysia is coming to a more matured world, where coming to a more developing. It's a more developed country now. So I think people has to be more matured in their acts and become a more mature person, so that our country can grow towards a more better future.
We should, like this yes camp, we get to interact with outside country. That's what we should do. We should communicate more with other people from other countries.
Twitter and Facebook.
Yeah, Twitter and Facebook.
I think the change in our country we need is electoral reform, where a more informed and more matured electorate has to be in place in order for our country to progress, and also social justice and equality between races and people, because people are born equal, and that is provided under the constitution, and I hope it's really carried out and being respected.
Great, thank you so much.
I really like the speech of Miss Randy because I've been waiting for the marketing director because I'm a marketing coordinator in my unit as well. So I really like her speech. Yeah.
Well, I'm very impressed with the speech of Mr. Bob Geldof because his work is very so great and it inspired me so much.
I feel interesting in not really in any guest speakers, but the most impressive to me is the Biston. Even he just lack of experience, I think, but the way he explains and applying in the real life is really good for Twister. Okay.
I like advisor Sir Bob. I am a volunteer of group Blues Dreamer, and I care about children. I care about children, education for children. Yes, we create books case for children, and I want to work as a journalist.
Yeah, and my favorite is I think is Donald Trump because I really wish I could be at risk at him later. Then, yep.
My favorite is also Donald Trump. I'm really surprised because he's not on the list on his first, but he speaks and what he say about is really practical and useful for us.
I like Donald Trump the speech as my major is economics, and I also like the Q&A section with the answer and the questions are very humorous and interesting.
First of all, I want to change is the gap between the overseas student and local student in Australia because there is a big gap between those students. Like I think lots the difference between cultures as well. So the change that I want for my country is Vietnam is the life standard. First of all is the education, and secondly is the environment. Yep.
Myself, I want to change things is people in Vietnam are trying more and more learning harder English because some tourists get so big problem to get in the countryside of Vietnam. Some people speak English, good to have them. That's what I'm looking for. Yep.